All right, a lot's gone on in the last couple days with recruiting and transfer portal news, so let's get right down to it. First, the first guy that obviously is leaving, Jamari Joyner, ex-Cienega star. This wasn't really a surprise. Wide receiver leaving the football team. He started off with great promise throughout his career, but he dealt with a lot of foot injuries and was just never really able to quite become the same player that he was. Wouldn't surprise if he ends up at a school like an NAU or something like that. The other guy that was a little bit of a surprise was Jackson Turner, longtime starting safety here at the U of A. But if you read the tea leaves, you might also think that this coaching staff might have thought that, maybe Isaiah Taylor, backup safety, was somebody that they wanted to start this coming year or they were worried about losing. And so Jackson Turner is it's just kind of a numbers game at that point. And if you're Arizona, you prioritize the guy that obviously has the higher upside. Local kid Stevie Rocker has decided that he's going to stick it out here at the U of A. Not sure that there's ever going to be a ton of playing time for him here, but you got to remember too, he's also a local kid. And so maybe there's a chance for him. Now, on the recruiting front, Arizona is absolutely going to try to overhaul a good percentage of this defense through the portal and recruiting. And the first name that you need to know about is Tyler Manoa. This is a transfer from UCLA, defensive lineman, ex-4-star kid, 6'5", 300 pounds. It's down to Arizona and Oregon State right now by all accounts. And he's a guy that would probably come in, and if he doesn't start, he would at least provide some very good depth on the defensive line. On the recruiting front locally, we got some big news here. Arizona just put out an offer to Kiona Wilhite, big kid, 2024 defensive lineman out of South Point, and who's also with Elijah Rushing, who was viewed by many as the best defensive lineman in the country at his position. Both from South Point and both huge kids. This just goes to show you too that Jedd Fisch and his staff totally get it on the recruiting front that South Point matters. There's no way around it. You can't let kids like Bijan Robinson, Lathan Ransom go without putting up your best fight. And Jedd Fisch, the newly minted Jedd Fisch with his new contract, is going to do just that. Kiona is a guy that we will definitely keep an eye on, but a massive kid. Talking with the coaches, they believe that his best football is in front of him. Obviously excited about the Arizona offer, but he and Elijah Rushing are priority recruits like no other in the 2024 class. There's your update with Arizona football as far as portal news and recruiting. We'll be back with you. I'm Mike Luke, and you've been listening to AZ Wildcats Podcast.